I'm Wade Roush, Chief Correspondent for Xconomy. I'm here in the historic fishing town of Gloucester, Massachusetts, to create the first video in a series of video blog posts that we're going to be putting here on the site as I travel across the country from Boston to San Francisco. So I think it's fair to say that if you live in a place like Boston or San Francisco and you work in a technology field, it's really easy to get caught up in certain notions about what kinds of technology people really want and what they're willing to pay for. And so one thing that we think we can do with this little video travelogue is just do a reality check on some of those notions. One of the really cool places we wanted to stop here in Gloucester is the workshop of C.B. Fisk, which is one of the country's leading builders of pipe organs. There's a pretty amazing story behind C.B. Fisk, which was established almost 50 years ago here in Gloucester by Charles Brenton Fisk. Fisk was drafted into the Army when he was a late teenager and actually wound up at Los Alamos working under Robert Oppenheimer on the design of the detonator for the first atomic bomb. But Fisk was also a lover of music, and after he finished his studies of nuclear physics at Harvard and Stanford, he actually made a career switch and decided to start this organ building company. Today we're going to visit with one of Fisk's employees.
My name is Mark Nelson. I've been working here at C.B. Fisk since 1979, and I've done a little bit of everything. I've been a project manager working on 10 specific instruments. Right now, mostly my job is to take care of instruments that are already built, do some preliminary design for future organs, and I also maintain the website as well as provide information for people who email us. We have always embraced technology. We were, I think, the first company to use CAD in our designs back in the early 80s. In organ building, computer technology to this point has allowed us to do things better, to see things better before we build them. We do not use, but we do make use of other people's ability to use CAM. We don't have that equipment, but we have suppliers who do use that equipment.
I wanted to ask you about how music and technology overlap in your life. Are you excited about MP3 players and iPods and so forth?
I have an iPod. I can't tell you the last time I used it. I'm in love with the idea, but it's not very practical.
What's impractical about the iPod for you?
I think what I'd really love to do with the iPod is listen to podcasts. And so I've got all these podcasts downloaded into my iTunes, but I haven't listened to them. I'm a PC guy, not a follower of the one true faith. And so I guess I need to spend a little more time where it needs to become a little easier. I am interested in new technology. I tend to be a person who buys last year's technology because it's more affordable and more of the bugs have gotten worked out. So I think since the iPad just came out, I'll start thinking about that in a year. And although I've had an iPod for a long time, it's something that I'd really like to get going again. And maybe all this terrible pressure that you Mac guys are putting on me will make me pull it together and I'll understand it.
So that's a postcard from Gloucester, Massachusetts. We're looking forward to stopping in lots of cool places like this as we drive across the country. And we hope you'll check out the whole series of videos as we post them right here at xconomy.com. Thanks for watching.